Maria Guggiari Echeverria was a Paraguayan Carmelite nun who gave up love to pursue a religious vocation. She was born in Paraguay in 1925 and nicknamed Chiquitunga from an early age. As a child, she was concerned with the poor and needy, even giving her favorite sweater to a child in need. According to the Stella Maris Monastery, she was a normal girl, cheerful, vivacious, and always very friendly with everyone. She was a pious child, though she was not from a pious family. Her father was from a liberal background, and he held anti-clerical beliefs. When she was 16, she joined Catholic Action against her parents' wishes. She volunteered helping young people, working with the elderly, and visiting the sick in hospitals. She went to school to become an elementary teacher, finishing her training in 1950 when she was 25. She volunteered with Catholic Action throughout her studies, teaching catechism to children. When she was 25, she met a young medical student and fellow Catholic Action member named Angel. The two fell in love and began a courtship. He said, "While normal young couples our age spent Sunday afternoons going to the movies or parties, we spent them helping the sick from poor families in the Obrero neighborhood. I as a young medical student, already almost a doctor, she as a teacher at a school in that neighborhood, who had become a nurse under those circumstances." Angel had a secret, however. He was feeling called to the priesthood. He confessed his secret to Chiquitunga, and she had mixed feelings. She supported his calling, even though she loved him deeply. She had once written the following words in her diary before she even met him. "How beautiful it would be to have a love, to renounce that love, and together sacrifice it to the Lord for the ideal." Those earlier words were almost prophetic as she now sublimated her love. She said, "I am in love with Angel, but even more so with Jesus. And I have achieved what I once dreamed of, to have a love and give it to Jesus." Angel left for Madrid to discern his vocation in April 1952. In August, she visited a Carmelite convent and started discerning her own vocation. She was drawn to the Discalced Carmelite Order. Through discussions with Mother Teresa Margarita, the local prioress, she felt called to the contemplative life of a Carmelite. In 1955, she entered the monastery of the Carmelite Sisters and received her habit. She adopted the name Maria Felicia of Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. In the convent, she was known for her cheerful smile and upbeat demeanor. Her fellow sisters joked that she was sent to the convent to bring them joy. Her parents had voiced their opposition when she decided to become a nun. After visiting her in the convent, however, her father changed his mind. He was impressed with the peace and serenity that emanated from her. She spent 4 years in the convent preparing for her final vows. According to Rogelio Zelada, her 4 years in the convent were a journey in simplicity, her life marked by contagious joy, charity, generosity, always smiling at everyone, with helpful love for her sisters and priests, daily prayer, always remembering the poor and needy. In early 1959, she began to feel ill. She was diagnosed with infectious hepatitis and sent to a sanatorium to recover, but by the end of March, she was spitting up blood. She referred to her time in the sanatorium as a little exile, but she kept in touch with the nuns at the convent by writing letters, and she was visited by her parents and siblings. She was with her family and her prioress on the day of her death, April 28, 1959. She asked for a poem by Saint Teresa of Avila to be read aloud before she died. Her final words were spoken at 4 a.m. "Jesus, I love you. What a sweet meeting. Virgin Mary." She was 34 years old when she died. She was beatified in 2018 in Paraguay, becoming the first female blessed from the country. Over 50,000 people attended the ceremony. Her physical remains are of interest to scientists today, especially her brain, which is completely solidified. An article from the Journal of Archaeological Science states that her brain presents a unique case. The day after her beatification, Pope Francis said, "She died at the age of 34, accepting her illness with serenity. The witness of this young blessed is an invitation to all young people, especially Paraguayans, to live life with generosity, gentleness, and joy."